So you went to meet him with King Kroll as he tells you to. He sends King Kroll on his way, and just like the meeting, he goes, well, as soon when you arrive, he goes, "Do not fear. There is nothing to feel but grace for being here in front of me. Even this is just a corporeal body created by me. You are built perfect as you are. There is no need to feel inferior when it is impossible to reach such levels. But your race, which I hold so dearly, is now in deep trouble. As you have heard, the Xenons have been seen. They are about to make contact in about a day, or maybe less. It is time for me to leave this place, but I hope that you would be able to fight back, at least for a little while before leaving. Know that our home planet is not safe, and if you must go, go forth with the new species and hide with them.
Neat. It feels like we're not supposed to be listening in on this. Why?
Well, as players, it's fine. You guys can know what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just, it'll give some more dramatic irony here when you
Okay.
guys run into stuff.
We kind of already knew
Play
this,
this, or is this
sort of.
I feel
Yeah.
like
I would
you
think,
guys are already ahead of this. I mean, I could role play if this is like if we would just flashback out in a sense.
well, so we're going to do this, and then we're going to hop to, like, the day. Well, to, like, just a few hours later, which everything's going to actually happen.
Okay.
This is just a short.
Go on then. Sorry for interrupting.
Okay. Of course, advisor. Whatever you ask, I shall do.
That he goes, well, this is good. Now you will bring King Kroll back and let Brusque, the new, improved General Brusque, oh, how he thinks of himself as so great, come and fight King Kroll again in his improved state. And then King Kroll comes back out of that exit that he had exited out of. It was like to the side, not like behind you or anything. It was directly to the side. Comes back out. He looks no different, but his eyes seem to be like sunken in, and like he doesn't seem to have any hopes or dreams or anything anymore. He doesn't even seem like he's happy to be a leader of any sort. And then he goes, Horace, my child, you will take this one. You will take this one now. Go back to the city. I do believe a challenge awaits him. And I guess now we can.
His eyes look red.
Think of someone who's gone through like extreme depression, like that. Nah,
Cool.
He doesn't look physically changed much.
Okay.
That doesn't mean he's not changed.
Mm-hmm.
So
The eyes specifically is something I'm after, though.
Say now you've taken back, you get onto this ship, which, by the way, is not the ship that you were originally going to get on, because as you walk there, you see that it's not your ship, but there's two Finks guards. Like, it's weird, because these are Finks guards in armor with these spears pointing you towards this other ship. And when you get in, the ship lifts off on its own and flies you back to the capital in like 30 minutes time on a travel that should have taken you like 3 hours. So you arrive. It's at this time, and then you arrive back at the castle. You're all there. You guys like go out to the front of the castle. You go down like a street or two. I say 2 streets, and then over. And there's this big coliseum that is made specifically for when Cloverts would challenge others. And then there you lead King Kroll. King Kroll goes down to the stadium. Horace, you can tell me, but I would assume you would probably be going up top to watch the fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same place as where I was before when I observed King Kroll.
Yeah. All right. So now it's the time for Bruce to be coming in and to accomplish this, or to, engage in this 1v1 duel. So how do you guys want to come in? You guys have lots of different ways to enter. Castellac, Bruce.
Wait. Oh, I'm probably watching from this side as well.
Uh-huh.
Castellac enters seemingly busied with some tablet for putting it aside and sitting just one seat over with a one seat space between him and Horace.
Yes.
Still seemingly distracted, wiping out a smear on his jacket.
All right.
I'm going to give an individual and sincere farewell to all of my team leaders and my personal guards. And I'm going to say, if this doesn't turn out the way I expect it to, don't let up the fight. Our people must earn our freedom. And then I walk in.
All right. So then you walk in from the challenger side of the Coliseum. Currently, there's only 2 viewers with Horace and Castellac. Right? I would assume, if you walk in, you would check to see the stage and the area and the seating and stuff of the Coliseum. And all of a sudden, then there's this bright light that covers the stadium, and all the Cloverts from the capital have been teleported into individual seats. And it doesn't seem to be a teleport that happened via scientific reasons. This definitely seems to be something that breaks all rules of physics that you guys know. It doesn't even follow the physics of the human teleportation set up with their portal.
I'm going to look to Horace and say, it's not too late to turn away from this path. You can do the right thing.
We'll see after how this plays out.
Does he notice my red skin?
I would assume he would be able. Yeah.
You want me to roll?
No. You can see what he looks like. So you can see he's grown. He's a lot taller than before. He's got red skin. There are these like insect-like wings protruding out of his back.
Okay. Did I notice? Can I try and notice if his commanders and leaders look different as well?
Roll.
Or okay.
Roll perception.
Would he know who my commanders are?
I thought they were with you when you came in.
He's intelligence.
Yeah, but this was gathered outside of his loop. I knew who the turncoats were, and I avoided them.
Yes, he would, because of something else that's been going on. I guess I'll give him the dramatic irony.
Okay.
Horace has had access to Castellac's eye for a long time. When you were picked up by them after you had done your running around and stuff, and you were in that video call back with Solon.
Hunting people through the jungle, yeah.
With Solon.
Hunting people through the burning jungle.
Right? He was able to see who you were with and who you were talking with, so he does know He doesn't know who your Bravo team leader is, but he knows your Alpha, your Charlie, and as always, he's known who your personal guards
would
are.
be the more secretive one.
But you were with Charlie at the time.
Okay, yeah.
That was the group you were like right there next to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't pull up my my character.
I mean, didn't
Anybody remember my stats?
I knew the director, and actually, I did know the director and Horace had access to my eye for a while.
Yeah. But they had access before you fully knew they had access.
So do they know other stuff?
I mean, the director knows a lot. Horace
Yeah.
is actually say it. Yeah, he should, but he didn't watch the video.
Well, I don't know. It's still clandestine as far as I'm aware.
Just direct message me about what you're trying to ask about this. So you'd be rolling 8? No. 10 dice for your perception.
10 for perception.
Yeah. Yeah. Horace doesn't know specifically about it. No.
Okay, cool.
Is it that trait? Is it that trait? Horace's player doesn't know specifically.
Yeah, it's
Cool.
all right. Let's see how this goes. So you see that they have a lot better armor than anything you saw your agents or Castlac's research department build ever. But at the same time, you're able to recognize that these suits don't seem to be as powerful as the ones those two guards who told you, who were like guarding the ship that you had gotten onto, were wearing. There we go. That's the correct term. But otherwise, physically, they seem to be themselves.
If the director was so smart, the Cloverts wouldn't be rebelling.
I mean, I would say the Cloverts are only rebelling because of a mistake done by a few Finks that you were able to see. Any of the other Clovers would not have been able to recognize these things. So I would disagree.
If he was so smart, he should have seen that coming. Also, if he's so smart, his previous creation shouldn't rebel, or shouldn't be rebelling.
I mean, who said they were his creation? But yeah. So
he may have grown smarter.
Game Master Wrench is up in here.
No, because I'm pretty sure I did say they were the Finks' creations. And I don't know about you, but I do believe that he doesn't look completely Finks.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I'm thinking I remember what the whole red skin thing is about. I guess I can't be sure.
So, so now, so we're back to. I'm gonna go zoom back into the arena. You brought all of your equipment with you, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Including my rifle, which I'm going to throw down on the ground in front of me.
All right. As he sees you do that, he takes his broadsword and throws it past you, and it embeds into the wall of the Colosseum behind you, right next to the gate you entered from.
Kroll, can't you see what's going on here?
He does not respond with any words. He then throws his club into your. Well, I guess I should roll for him. I was gonna say
Should I
into
roll
your
in defense.
No. He's throwing it into your rifle.
Wait, did you guys roll initiative?
The actual thing hasn't happened. Yeah, okay, he definitely is able to hit your rifle with it. So yeah, he throws and just breaks your rifle, and then he just stands there waiting. And then he goes into an unarmed guard.
Are you ready to
Stance.
begin?
Again, he's just staying silent, waiting for you. It looks like he's waiting for you to attack. You can definitely tell this.
Well, I'm going to shout to the rest of the Coliseum. I do this for the good of our people. And then I charge at him, and I'd like to assist this charge with athletics, and I'd like to specify this. Wait, he's not armed, is he? Unarmed. Shit.
Yes, he's also unarmed.
Yeah, okay. I would like to. How far apart are we?
You guys are like 25 feet apart.
Okay.
So-
Then I will pop one of the impact smoke grenades that I said I have on bandoliers across my chest, and then throw the rest of them out in a line, like covering as much of the arena as I can.
All right, throw an aim throw to see if it actually makes a line.
Question is, do I have points in aim throw? I don't know where my character sheet is.
You can do the
You
one
do not.
on,
You do not.
open start.
Okay.
So you should have
Well, it's
9.
still gonna be pretty high.
You should have 9 point. No, 8 for your 8 dice for your throw.
Yeah. Where's dice? There's dice rolls. Three.
Mostly gets a straight line. One of the ones on the on your when you're saying a straight line, by the way, do you mean like you meant like horizontally, like
want
cutting
to cover
between the
area
two
that
of
I would
you,
be
or do you mean in the
between
path
us
you're
and
running,
surrounding us.
or do you mean the path you're running?
I mean, I don't want him to be able to see me when I charge at him, and
Okay.
when I engage with him in combat.
Okay, so yeah. So you create a line. It creates a big smoke barrier, separating like the two halves of the stadium. You guys were like near the half. This stadium it's a full-size coliseum, right? We're talking like a football field inside, right? A full track. But you guys were like very close in the center.
Yeah.
So
And
you have one on the very edge.
I mentioned that I had
goes,
like as many smoke grenades as I could carry, basically, right?
Yeah, you have 4 because.
Okay.
Yeah. So 3 create a nice perfect line, and 1 actually goes too far and creates some smoke behind where he's standing. I would say about a whole like 20 yards.
I also
right?
want to
So
specify
60
that I have
feet.
my visor down.
Uh-huh.
So, is he still facing the same direction?
So
Is he still standing still?
so you charge at him.
Well, no, I changed it to just throwing the smoke grenades and see what
Oh,
happens.
okay. So yes, he's still standing still, waiting for you.
Okay. I'm gonna move a bit to the side. Does he like track me?
He seems to. Well, you you can.
I can see him. That's
well,
I
you
wanna
can
know
see
if he
heat.
can see
You
me.
can see heat. So
Uh-huh.
as such.
Well, if he's in an unarmed combat position, he's gonna be facing a
Well,
certain
just
direction.
sec. As you see his heat, all you see is a small heat signature where his heart would be, and you can't see the rest of his body.
Oh shit. Does that change at all? Does it move at all?
Nope.
Then I'm gonna run slightly to the side and try to smack into him with a charge, assisted by athletics.
Roll stealth,
Okay.
which you have a -1 in stealth and 1 point in reflex, so it's 3 dice.
Yeah. 2 wins. Do I get any bonuses from smoke?
Nope. Because I don't feel like adding his bonuses for what he has to counter it.
Did we ever talk about like signal disrupting things in the suit, or was that not allowed?
That
Forget.
wasn't able to work because it would shut down its
Okay,
own
yeah.
signal inside of itself.
Got it.
So All right. Anyway, so then you go to just attack him, right? So roll your unarmed attack. He has higher reflex than you, by the way. So you
Yeah.
don't have to worry about it. We don't have
yes,
to worry about doing.
Like I said, I want to assist the charge of athletics, which is a thing in the rulebook.
Yeah, I'm just trying to decide. Yeah, I mean, sure, you can do that.
7 wins on the assist.
And he's going to assist his brace with athletics.
Let's see. Oh, I didn't specify anything. Shit. Oh well, I'm not too worried about it. Seven wins on the attack, plus the 7 wins from the assist.
You shouldn't have 4.
I assume the challenge was 3.
How do you have 14?
Because I have 13 unarmed and I get 1 from charge.
So that should be 13. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm assuming no
6,
flanking for hitting him from
7,
the side,
8,
right?
9, 10. Oh shoot, that's why I was just I was forgetting to count his
training.
I was forgetting. No, I was forgetting to count his base 3 for his attack. His attack roll.
How many additional wins does Bruce get from his assist?
So he got 4 to his assist, and he had 7 on his attack. So he has a total of 11.
Now I suppose
Okay.
if I don't get flanking, that means he can see me through the smoke.
I mean, maybe C, maybe something else, but he definitely knew where you were through the smoke. Yes.
Yeah. I should have gotten that sonar stuff.
1, 2,
that I was
3,
talking
4,
about.
5, 6, 7. Just a sec. Alright, that's 12, 13, 14, 15. Plus 2. No. It's just plus 2 wins, right, for brace?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's narrative discretion, of course. I just assumed that brace couldn't be assisted because it was already like a supplementary thing that gave you bonus wins.
Oh, it can definitely be assisted because he has to brace against an extremely overly strong opponent here. So he gets 6 successes on his attack and 9 successes on his assist. And because of this, it's going to be equivalent to a level 3 injury.
Which I can reduce in strength.
No, you're not going to be able to reduce it, though, because it's not going to be an actual injury. It's going to be considered, he's going to knock you prone, technically.
No, strength can reduce that, too. It reduces levels of victory.
I mean, he's choosing to do something lower than his actual victory level. Because you have 11 wins. He has 12, 13, 15. Oh, no, actually, all right, yeah, because he only has a level 4 victory against you right now. So how much you dropping that with?
You said he's not doing an injury, right? Actually, I'll just drop it all.
Yeah, so you want to
get the negatives.
So out of your
5 strength.
So you use up 4 out of your 5, so you have 1 strength left to be able to use to defend against this.
Did you add your 9 successes to your 6 successes to get his 15 successes that would give him his level 4 win against?
Yeah. So he's got the 6 successes plus 3 the brace plus the amount for his assist.
Could have sworn you had to have a proper weapons brace.
Yeah, I thought that too.
That doesn't make
just had to brace
sense.
against the charge.
It's if he knows it's a charge, he can brace. Just like if someone
I think they
charging at me,
specify
I
that
can
in
brace
the,
and do judo and like flip you. That's a normal type of brace.
It's narrator discretion, but I think they did specify that in the Ruin Witch mini campaign on Tabletop Time.
But
that you can only brace if you have a weapon.
I mean, I think they decided at that for that group because of what he was bracing against. But yeah, it's not directly rules, so we're gonna
See that? It would make sense if you braced against like a sword, or like
It actually would
like
not
if
make
you tried
sense.
to brace against a rhino, you need a shield for that to probably work.
Which I basically am, though.
But it's like you're a rhino charging into something even stronger. So equivalent level, know what I mean? It's like a child running into an adult.
Isn't he like the same height as me?
I mean, he's shorter right now, but
Did you see his match against those 3 generals that tried to challenge him? This guy's big.
No. But as I recall, the first session of this campaign, the intro for my character was fighting multiple people at once and sparring.
yeah,
He beat those guys.
in one hit. So it has a slight difference. But also you were going up against your like higher trained.
So what's the result?
Bracing uses charge. Yeah, okay. So yeah, it doesn't say it requires a weapon. It just says it does require the person to have a faster reflex and has to know that you're charging. So if you're not charging, you wouldn't get it. So it still works. So, but you use 4 of your 5 to counter this victory level. So he still succeeds in doing what he was going to do, right? Which is he just does a thing where he brings your momentum past him, lifting you up and over him, and the goal was to slam you down, but you properly land on your feet and roll forward. And I would assume spin right back around.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, after a few little bits, like while he was mid-charging, some screens appeared up high that do seem to have some tech that can see through this smoke. So everyone else is watching the fight through these screens because they obviously can't see through the smoke itself. And you guys are able to see these
knowing
things
the
occur.
thing that I tried to put in my body to let me see through smoke before the infrared vision stuff, I'm going to clap him on the ears.
All right, that's still going to be an attack against him.
Yes.
See if it'll
Yep.
work.
It's a specification, too.
All right, yeah. He's going to do a purely defensive reaction to this.
All right.
Just trying to catch your hands specifically. Not hurt you, but catch your hands.
There's a mechanic.
Man, I have such shitty rolls. Like, just, they're not that bad. Like, any individual roll that I do is not that bad, but it's always below average.
I tried to use the Google Dice roll. Our game master will tell you it did. It helped you.
Oh wait, was this your roll? This 5 successes was your roll?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. He successfully catches your hand. Phew, you slam it in fast. He catches your hand, and there's still an air current, and you see his legs physically shake from trying to catch and stop this attack.
Like, from the force of it, or from, do I get the sense that it's more about what I was trying to do was actually going to work if he hadn't caught it?
You can't tell in this heat of battle, as it's too fast paced. You're currently looking through heat vision. You're not really able to tell that. Also, like I said, your actual heat vision is only seeing his heart, but your eyes still work somewhat normal. It's not pure heat vision. So since you're so close to him now, you can see, you can see where the smoke is moving, and you can, that's how your mind's, it took up all of his time to notice that the legs moved, that it's unable to tell specifically why. As it's trying to be able to see.
He has my hand caught right now, right?
Yes.
Is it near my temple?
No. No, he caught your hand. Think of like a classic fighting scene where like someone tries to do exactly what you said, right? Like bring them together, and the other guy brings his arms like all the way fully extended out and catches them while they're wide open, like before you're fully able to swing in. Yep.
Kick him in the nuts. No, never mind. I'm not gonna do that because he's clearly like, cybernetically enhanced, so it's not gonna work.
The monks have balls of steel.
All right, since his hands are occupied, I'm gonna leg kick him, try and knock him over.
All right. What do you get? By the way, Gaslight Horse. Okay. Gaslight, are you still messing around with your tablet?
No, Castle's watching.
All right.
Horse.
You guys are just focused on the thing. You guys aren't trying to talk at all. You're just completely focused on watching this fight between two godly physical beings.
The result of this fight determines my next move, to an extent. I don't want to press anything ahead of time.
Same with
loyalty, guys. Wow.
I can imagine Horace doing his best to keep up with what's going on right now.
And also, like, King Kroll is clearly enhanced in some way that is different. I would love it. I mean, actually, can I roll perception or something to see how much I can glean with my knowledge of how he was enhanced?
By the way, Cass, like, I would love to save the body for you, but like,
yeah, whatever.
With his bloodline, I'm just gonna start tearing chunks off of him as soon as I get him down.
Yep.
I'm not gonna leave a chance.
So what roll would I do for that?
Definitely just do a normal perception. I'm gonna have him roll stealth as a actual thing, trying to make it hard, because he's purposely currently fighting in a way that's not showing his enhancements.
Okay. So that would be...
So it's still gonna be perception.
I got 9 wins in the basic roll, by the way.
Oh, okay. Wait, what?
Where's the dice rolling?
In a normal Cogent server. Cogent roleplays.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Near the bottom, very bottom.
I'm just blind.
Stealth is 5.
I would roll 10 dice, I think.
Oh yeah, I believe so. I think you might be more now.
I was looking at my old character sheet. I don't have an updated version of it.
Yeah, I forgot to put it. You will you'll be rolling.
12,
why? 12 is
there
perception.
it is. Oh, okay.
No, not 12. 11. 11 is your perception here.
6 successes.
Yeah, so you can tell that he seems to have taken up that sonar.
You there? I can't hear you.
No, it's sorry, I'm just so you can tell that he definitely took up that sonar ability that Bruce was unwilling to take. But it the way you look and the way he didn't grow and stuff does make you believe that he didn't take the Titan blood to increase his regeneration.
I thought he already had that.
No, he has royal Clover blood.
Okay. Never mind. Then I will save the body.
Yeah, he has a royal bloodline. It's a slightly different than the Titan bloodline, which you took for it. He does, the way you can see he's reacting, he does seem to have something additional that he's holding back in his legs. Because you can see how he's purposely not trying to use his legs for any sort of, actions as much as he can, right? He does seem to be staying still.
It's very possible Cloverts have a suppressor gene, just like Finks do.
So maybe a leg kick wasn't the best choice that I had.
Maybe.
Well, we'll see.
Which actually, I'm not even due to this situation. Well, I guess I'll roll his combat to see what happens, but it's not going to be. Let's see. Tied. So we're just going to say he slightly shifts his feet, barely dodging it. No damage to anyone. Because I don't want to keep rolling every tie and dealing with all that crap.
Yeah. Does he at all loosen his grip on my hands?
No, but now you are actually like you're balancing on one foot now though, because you swung your one foot over. Currently, though, you are in your mind, from what your training you've learned, you are in a good position if you continue your leg swing to do a twist with your whole body that might be able to get you out of his grip.
Like a hip throw?
Kind of, yeah. That might be able to get you out of that grip because it's going to force his arms to cross. It's just what you're studying during your unarmed combat has taught you.
For 10,000 years.
Right.
My bad. Just to make sure I try and maintain quality. Is there sound coming out of my mic for you guys?
Yes.
A little bit, but it's not that bad.
Yeah, it's a very, very slight. You're good.
Fuck it, I'm just gonna do the leg thing and try to disengage.
Alright. So just roll a grapple check. Challenge level of 3.
Oh, I'm gonna get it.
You better get it.
7.
Yeah, so you swing over, and before his arms even cross, he lets you go, and you actually go like rolling a little bit away from him.
Your mic's cutting out.
So you do it. He actually lets go of you before his arms cross. Like he already seems to know that would happen, and he just releases you and lets you go roll faster away as you've broken free.
So your mic's cutting out again a lot. I can't really hear what you're saying.
Oh shit! Right,
I can hear him completely fine. It might be on your side.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll switch to cell data, I guess.
Are you using Spectrum like me? I like Spectrum, but I think I need to call it from hard.
Alright, that's better. I can hear people now.
Okay. So pretty much you disengage, but you also are able to quickly realize that he let you disengage, as he knew what was coming.
Then you said I'm close enough that I can see what he's doing, right? Like I don't need my thermal vision for this?
Well, so now, due to the way he let you go, he made your momentum. You actually did get just slightly far away. That now it's your thermal vision currently to see him.
Well, I'd like to close in, and then when I can see him with my regular vision, visor up, headbutt.
All right. Yeah, go for your roll, normal roll.
Any bonuses for like essentially having a weapon on my face?
No, not in this case.
Okay.
And,
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
oh, is it a bad roll? Oh no.
3 wins out of 13.
Do you have any hero points?
Hero points?
Destiny points? Is that what you're asking?
Fate points, whatever they're called?
He only has 1.
I mean, yeah.
Remember, you guys spent them all like 2 sessions
Well, what was
ago.
his declaration?
So, as you creeped in right before you did it, he just charges at you suddenly, enough that you couldn't even see that he was doing this until your head started moving.
I think the rulebook says you need like 30 feet of space between you to charge.
I mean, okay, all right. I mean, yeah, we can. I'll let that be. He still like runs at you in like the 3 steps. I mean, you guys are athletic
Honestly,
enough. You guys could hit full
probably shouldn't
speed.
have asked for a reroll right there because I. Yeah.
Hey, same thing.
Result.
So, do you want to lower that victory level at all, or no? You only have one.
What's he gonna do?
You only have one. Hey, no, you don't get to decide that. He decides that after.
Is that how it works?
Yes, you decide on the victory level, and then he decides on what happens with his victory level.
Yeah, I'll reduce it. Fine.
So it becomes 2, and due to this, he doesn't even attempt to. He doesn't even seem to harm you. He just runs into you hard enough to try to and make you stagger back.
Okay.
He just ran into you full on chest into your stomach.
Well,
I
I'd like
guess.
to take the momentum from being thrown backward and handspring out of the way so that I can get back on my feet steadily.
Yeah, roll acrobatics. I'll go against his athletics to see if he gets up to you. And if he does anything
How
else.
about I decide to jump backwards with great athleticism and land solidly on my feet?
Whoa. I wouldn't say you'd be able to with being staggered. You would be able to take that momentum and try to use acrobatics to get out of the stagger.
All right.
But not athletics.
Did I take a negative in acrobatics? I know Cloverts get 4 by default, but did I take a negative?
No, you did not.
Cool. Again, a shitty roll.
333. It was not a solid landing.
I'm sorry to say this, but as you backspring, he successfully runs into you again. Just
Double stagger.
Just running, boom, hits you. This time you stagger and you like fall to a knee. So you're still going to get a stagger penalty for this roll, but it's definitely not prone.
Well, since it's not about his strength, if I try to do this, it's only about my strength versus his weight. Since I'm on the knee, I'm going to spring upward at him and try to lift him up into the air and body slam him.
We're going to do an athletics versus athletics there instead of actual combat rolls.
Nine wins. Shit.
Yeah, so he slams you, like you hit him and he slams you to the ground, just bang.
Wait.
Got it.
Like someone stopping a slam dunk. So sorry, Caslack, yes.
Just both of those probabilities are insanely low of both those rolls. It's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, it's we both got really good rolls that.
Yet still, mine were just a bit subpar.
So
you got 9 out of 10.
This one.
Sorry.
So this one's going to be a level 2 injury, but it's
that is actually reduced by my armor.
You know what? Actually, did I? Just a second. I just realized I don't have like the armor stuff up.
I have 3 melee/ballistic armor and 1 energy armor. And I assume we're not counting the energy shield thing, like the sun thing.
Yeah, the energy shield is not working.
I don't think it works enough.
So all right, yeah. So he slams you down, and it does stop. It does decrease, but you definitely hear something going on with your armor.
Heel hook.
Your choice to roll either Combat or
Since
athletics.
I'm already on the ground.
Or grapple. You can do whatever you want.
Can I
Athletics.
assist a combat roll with grapple?
No. That's your choice. Just it's one of the other no assists.
Okay, since this is a move that's supposed to be executed while you're on the ground, do I get a negative from being prone?
No.
Cool.
I like that.
Oh my god. It's always just the low par. Oh! Yeah! Level
Wait.
5.
I was leaning into your suspicions of them having edited this dice roll, or like, holy shit, they either go high or low so many times.
But why is his at disadvantage?
Because of the smoke. And he reacts to sonar. And as he's on the ground and he doesn't move and he just moves his leg, the sonar didn't pick up his movement.
Level 5 victory, huh?
Just
Is
second.
that even a kill on something like this?
Just second.
Oh wait, can he assist and I can't?
What is King Crow's armor?
He's
Oh,
not
the
wearing
guys are coming
armor.
out.
He's not wearing armor. You hit his leg very, very hard, properly hitting that heel hook. But for some reason, you go sliding across the field all the way to the
With
edge
a level
of the
5 victory,
of the Coliseum.
don't get anything?
You can't
I would
see
like
this.
to use a
All right,
destiny point to re-roll that.
I mean, okay. I mean, a nat one. Just saying, a nat one's the only thing that's going to change this for him.
Well, it's better. No, well, destiny rolls are always in favor of the player. Like
Okay.
higher-
All right. Nat 20
Yeah.
then. Even worse.
All right, never mind.
So you can't see this. You still see his heart. Actually, you see his heart, like the heat, right? Drop a little bit. You can see the dot where his heart would be lower in height as you get further, as you go all the way back. Like now you are like 50 yards away.
I feel like I should have gotten something for exceeding what I was trying to do by 2 full levels of victory.
Everyone else sees through the thing him drop to a knee, right, of the leg that was hit. Do you want it to be his right or his left leg? That you were
What's
heel
his
hooking?
dominant hand?
His dominant hand is his left hand.
Okay, then I guess right leg.
Okay. So his right knee's on the ground, his left foot's up. He falls down.
Oh, sorry, left leg.
Oh, all right. His left knee's on the ground, his right foot.
I want it to be the
yeah.
leg he's putting weight on, so yeah.
Yeah. So everyone can see out of his left leg. There's these like worm-like parasites crawl out of his leg and onto the ground.
Oh shit. What's all this?
As but he doesn't move. He just drops and he just still sits there, not moving.
I'm gonna stand up and shout
All
to
of
the
us
crowd.
see it, but Bruce doesn't see it.
Yeah, Bruce can't see it. All he can see
Oh,
is
shit,
the
never mind.
yeah. All you can see because it's all the smoke's still there. Is his little heart spot
Yeah.
drop in height just a little bit, like 1 foot, right? So Bruce got blown out of the smoke too.
Wait, can I look at the screens?
You can, but currently you're in heat vision, so the screen just looks like a big single red screen.
I have my visor on, so no heat vision.
Oh shoot! All right. So yeah. So all right, you can look up the screens because you're knocked out. You're all the way back. You're like 50 yards away from him, and you see this on the screen.
Does that mean that your visor had canceled your heat vision when
Yeah.
Yeah. It
trying
does.
to after you had headbutted him in the smoke? I tried to.
Yeah, that's why I was saying I wanted
Yeah.
to turn it on, turn the visor on only when I got close enough to actually like see him with my regular eyes,
Yeah.
my regular vision.
So
So I'm gonna stand up and shout to the crowd, "Do you see what your king has become? A puppet of a Sphinx and nothing more.
You know what? What's everyone's reaction? Yeah, no, you just hear boos. Boos from everyone. Everyone in the crowd is booing
do
you.
I get the sense
All the Cloverts hate you. Absolutely hate you.
Hate me?
Yep. They think that you've been fighting unfair, and that he at least has been honorable in the fact that he waits for your attacks and then deals with you.
Damn.
Again, you see he's still there.
You see the leg's broken, or is it just like split open somewhere and
No,
it still
there's
works?
there's like a few holes that like appeared in his leg as these worm-like things start coming out. Caslack, do you want to roll perception to figure out what these are?
Oh, very much so. I would assume I would just do that.
Yeah, challenge level 7.
It's 11 dice I'm rolling.
Yes.
Could Boris also ask him something like, Castellac, what do you see?
Castellac,
Castellac?
Castellac, you don't know what it is. You don't know what these worms are. But can you roll another 11 dice to assist? You're going to be assisting with your gene modifier.
Yeah.
So you don't know specifically what they are, but you do realize it's definitely not gene editing. And
Ew.
this looks very much like how do I want to say this? Something a god would be able to do. Something a god completely rewriting the laws of physics would have done.
Ooh, nice.
Is there any way Horace can like?
Is Felt involved?
Like after you, is there anything else you were going to say to Castellac?
So that's pretty much all Castellac knows, can tell. So all you.
Is there any way that Horace can ponder on the scene with him with the administrator and King Crow going into that ring, coming out seeming different, and what the administrator said, and then now seeing this? Is there any kind of role that I can try and squeeze out of those situations?
Yeah, honestly, I should have had you roll perception when he left. When he walked back into that room to see if you personally noticed any differences, other than like that he doesn't look different. So we'll have you roll perception as if it was back in time, because that's my fault for completely missing that, forgetting to. It's 10 dice for you, right? Yeah, it's not as high. You realize that he definitely didn't seem to be living anymore. When he entered, like the sunken eyes definitely seemed like the eyes of someone that is actually dead. You are, you're still things, you still know stuff. You do realize that these worms are a type of maggot. Not a type that's been seen here before, but a type that, that matches a description of something that the two-legged species called humans had spoke about at a short period of time while they were talking to each other.
I don't like the videos.
So, do you say anything to Castellac as he sits there with his seat apart from you, looking very hard, trying to figure out what this is.
Absolute. Castellak. What is this?
Oh, I very much suspect that it's the same thing as the teleportation sense.
Teleportation. What?
Is this all a simulation?
Stop it.
All right. But then he starts getting up. He stands up. He lifts his left leg up and slams it into the ground.
I'd like to say, when I hear these boos directed at me, I would like to use my intimidation to say, have I not led you to great victories in the past? All of you, do not test my strength.
Hmm.
Yeah, we'll say that it definitely quiets the boos.
Can I roll intimidation?
Okay. Challenge level insane.
Fuck! You kidding me?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
It quiets like a few people that are like right there behind you, right? Like right at the bottom. But you even hear someone shout out, "It wasn't you who led us. It was the king. You were just merely a pawn of his. You are just like us." So as he slams his foot down at the ground, like heel first into the ground, his foot and calf, and like from the knee down, breaks off, and you see a spew of these worm-like things like coming out
Castellan
of
leaves
him.
the arena.
Horace, you see Castellak getting up, quickly leaving
Oh,
the
shit.
arena.
This might be time for your spiders.
Yeah, I get up and I left the arena.
You're gonna do the same? You're gonna get up and leave the arena as well? Are you gonna follow
What?
Castellak, or
I saw Castellak get up and start leaving.
Yeah, you saw Castellak get up and
We
hurriedly.
still watch, though, like from it's broadcast, right?
I mean, it's being broadcast to those screens that are like above the stadium, slightly. Like, think they're at the height like of a normal, like the square
Okay.
screens that you would see in a stadium normally.
Would have I repaired
Get
my
up
drone
and
by
follow.
now?
Yes, you definitely would have your drone on you.
Okay, I leave my drone behind.
All right, so so you see Castellak leave his drone and quickly walk out of the stadium.
Are these worms heading for me?
I get up and follow.
So Horace is following. Are you doing it sneakily, or are you just obviously following?
No, Castellak,
I'm obviously
Castellak looked at his tablet before he left, and then quickly, and then just
All right.
leaves.
All right, so you guys leave. We're gonna jump back to Bruce. They don't seem to be coming after you right now, but they do seem to be like coming out and creating this big blob next to him that is
Fuck.
piling up as this big blob
Fuck.
of these wormy maggot, very gross looking insects covered in blood,
You got to the
Purple.
second stage of the boss.
purple blood.
Does my character know anything about the Xenons, or is that just me as a player?
No, your character does not know anything about the Xenons other than the fact that
Okay.
a thing happened just a little while ago, about 3-4 hours ago, where it said, "Attention, Xenons are en route." That was a global message across the entire planet. Ship thing.
How does the crowd seem to be reacting to the fact that he's definitely not fighting fair now?
Oh, you know what? I'll roll Destiny to see how they react. Because normally I would be like,
One.
normally I would say that they don't seem to be reacting any specific way.
Sorry.
The crowd doesn't seem to be liking or disliking the way he's fighting, right?
Do they seem maybe like they're
They do
manipulated
seem
in some way beyond their just
well, no,
mob
'cause-
mentality?
No, they do seem very scared, and all of them get up and actually rush and create a pile of people trying to leave the stadium. Now, they are extremely scared of this. This is completely unknown. This is creepy as all get out.
Kroll's hammer had something special about it, right?
Kroll's hammer?
Or yeah, his melee weapon. I don't know if it was a hammer or not, but wasn't
no,
it like
no, his did not. Your melee weapon from forever ago, your poleaxe that you had, but you had left behind, had some special properties as it could
Okay.
change its usage.
would I know how to like overload an energy weapon to make it explode?
What energy weapon are you trying to overload?
The rifle that I threw down in front of me.
Remember, your rifle got bashed by a club.
Right.
It's also on the other side of the arena, or on the other side of him. As remember, he flipped you, sent you behind him, and then pushed you now further that way. So you're on like the north side, and it's in the middle, but on the south side, and he's directly in the middle of this Coliseum.
What are you?
Roll perception, man. Roll perception.
I don't remember my perception.
You have no skills in perception, so you are just
Okay.
7. You're 10 dice.
Eight wins.
You can see that this man does not seem to be alive. It is not the King Kroll you know. He doesn't seem to...
Yeah, I meant more the things. I don't know if they can communicate or not. I wanted to know.
They don't... No, none of them... Nothing seems alive. Like,
Okay.
they don't seem to be able to have a mind. They don't have anything. They seem to be puppets to you.
Yeah. Well... Fuck it, let's test it out. I'm gonna charge at him.
At
I got it
him
back up.
or at the pile of things?
The pile. I got a backup, so I'm not too worried.
Roll with a charging bonus. Yeah. Oh, by the way, if you put your heat vision, you can see the entirety of this thing. This thing is radiating massive heat. It's very
I would like
bright.
to keep my visor up, actually.
So yeah, so you're seeing in heat. So the
Or
goo.
but, like I want to keep my visor on. I don't know
Oh,
if
down,
that's the right
yeah.
descriptor. Yeah, I
Visor
don't want
down,
these things
flip
getting
up and up.
inside my suit if they can.
Okay, so you're just seeing normal. It is in smoke. Don't forget that it's in smoke. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So that means
And am I
roll
assisting with athletics,
disadvantage?
given that this is a charge?
I'm not going to do assists for this because it doesn't matter how much stronger or more athletic you hit into goo. It's goo. It's going
Yeah,
to
got it.
absorb your charge, per se, like that. No, it's the actual unarmed action when you hit in with the momentum.
Yeah.
What'll happen?
Two rolls, huh? Interesting.
There's 2 people you're fighting. There's
Oh,
2
the
things
troll
you're
thing's
fighting.
still up?
Yes.
Shit.
That's why I said, which one are you attacking, King Kroll or the goo? So the goo's roll only has 4 successes, so you have a level 3 a victory against that. King Kroll pretty much waited for that hit, and he just comes in and just wallops you with a strong punch. Pretty much all. This actually breaks the visor on your thing. It doesn't hurt you, but it knocks the actual visor off. So now you are
Okay.
constantly with heat vision.
When I just did a straight up injury to the goo, did it do anything to it? Affect
Oh.
it in any way?
In what way did you want to create your injury? You have a level 3 injury. You could do whatever you want towards it, and then I'll
I
explain
mean,
what happened.
just put as much force. How tall is the pile of goo, I guess?
Currently it is just, I'd say it's like 12 feet tall now, about like...
Jesus Christ!
It's about to go above above the smoke. Also, the smoke looks like it's starting to dissipate. It looks
my
like it
visor
still can
breaks
last.
before I
a little
reach
bit.
it, right?
No. You hit it first, and then he hits
Then
you with the visor.
how deep is it? How thick is it? Like to
This
get to the other
thing's
side of it.
this thing's massive. It could swallow you about 12 times total. So I'd be like, it's you laying down twice. So it's like 12 feet diameter thing of goo, standing 12 feet tall. It's like a sphere that's 12 feet.
Then I'm just gonna do like a back kick, as hard and fast as I can. See if like kinetic energy does anything to it, and then I'm immediately gonna try and get away from it, and shake off my foot.
So you're saying that was the way you tried to hit it in this
Yeah.
one when you got it. All right, yeah. So it hits. It definitely hurts it a lot. You actually hear a hiss out of it, and you also see the pieces of this. You know, some of the worms and gnats go flying with your kick away from it, and you seem to have shrunk it down to 10 feet tall.
A rather odd boss fight. I'm punching a big wall of goo. Kicking, rather.
And then yeah, he can crawl. Like the goo is still these things are still coming out of his leg, so his leg is still the normal height it was. You know what I mean? It's just part of it is this wormy goo leg thing. So he's still able to run to you and just bring you a strong wallop with his non-dominant arm, his right arm, as he just boom and knocks the visor and breaks the visor, just completely shatters it.
I would like to, like, kick him into the goo as I, like, try to get away.
Athletics, sure, athletics. I'm gonna do against his acrobatics because it's whether or not he could dodge it or not.
8 wins.
Unless he gets perfect, he ain't dodging it. Yeah.
Oh, level 5 victory!
What?
Again!
That's not 5, but that's 4. But
Oh, I thought that you got 3 wins. Shit.
yeah.
Oh, I
So
didn't count the last 4. Yeah. Well, that's dismemberment, right?
well, no, you said you're kicking him into the thing, so you knocked him back.
Okay.
You specifically said what you were the action. So
Well, I
you
wasn't
knock him
specifying
into the
stagger. I
goo.
was just saying that I was trying to knock him, you know, away from me as I was kicking him to add momentum to me getting away.
If he
Yeah.
kicks him so hard he breaks something.
Yeah, you could break some. Well, but you said that you're kicking him into the goo and then going. That was the word
Yeah.
you used.
Like my point was that I was kicking him to get myself further away,
But-
while also getting him away from me.
But your wording already said what the outcome's going to be. He goes flying.
Okay, so I can't injure him. You're saying?
Yeah, not on this roll. Also, if it was that type of roll, I would have had to do a combat versus combat instead of a skill versus skill.
All right. Well, then I would just like to. The entrances are all blocked up, right?
Yeah, there's only 2 entrances on the east and west side. The east side's very crowded. The west side doesn't seem crowded at all. Actually, that's the side that Horace and Castellac walked out of.
Then I would like to try to get out that way.
All right, so you start sprinting there. Castellac, Horace, what are you guys currently doing? You guys probably have already exited the stadium by now.
Castellak started making his way to his lab through the most efficient, fancy way path possible.
And Horace, are you still following him?
Yeah.
All
I think
right.
Horace just to follow, curious what Castellac is doing.
All
Not
right.
sneaking, since I'm sure Castellac's not the yeah, Horace is following.
Power walking.
All right. Bruce rolled. I guess we'll be athletics versus the 2 different athletics rolls.
I would also like to contact Salon as I'm doing this. Does he pick up?
I guess I'll roll a destiny for that because I was not expecting that.
How far are we along our route towards wherever Caslack?
Just a second. What? That's insane.
Is that Kroll's roll?
The 13 is Kroll's roll. I found it funny that the goo was decided to be faster than him. So that you do make it to the west exit. The goo though is getting very close behind you. Yeah. And King
I'll
Kroll
try
seems to
to
be pretty
take off
slower.
the flight.
All right. Meanwhile, I'd say you're about halfway there now. You're actually starting to come up the stairs into a section of the castle right now, Catholic. You are probably you're just like one long hallway down until you reach the research department at this time. All right, let's.
Can I break off from Caslack and start making my way to my office?
Yeah, you definitely can. Oh God. All right, so you're gonna roll, Bo. You're gonna roll both athletics and ride pilot.
What's my ride pilot?
You have nothing in ride pilot, so it's 4 dice.
Cool.
Challenge level 5 to fly perfect. I mean, absolutely perfect. Only a challenge level 3 to successfully go in the direction you want to go.
2 on the ride pilot, 8 on the athletics.
All right, so your athletics, you do swing hard enough to get up in the air, but you seem to only go straight up.
That's fine. That's all I want to do for now. I mean, unless the goo can fly too, which why wouldn't it? But yeah, I'm going to assume for now that it can until it starts doing it. Figure out directions later. Did Salon respond?
Oh, I didn't roll my that right. Yes. So Salon picks up. You don't get any words, but you do see the little signal, the little picture.
What's going on here?
Sound. He goes.
Can you see this?
He goes, I do not know. I am currently dealing with the Xenon threat.
Xenon?
Remember? Did you not hear the thing before? The announcement across the world that Xenons have been seen.
Heard it, but I don't know anything about it.
They are the species that we have been worrying about. They might kill everything here. Their goal and purpose in life is the destruction of all things, both
Well, do they look like
themselves
what's down in that
and what they've
Coliseum?
created. No, they do not. That is just a parasite. They just look like little balls of slime.
Before Horace actually manages to take a different path, Catholic goes to grab at the arm of his coat. Wait!
Ooh. What do you do?
Well, if you insist.
With what's going on right now, coordinated, swift action may be required. The house is burning from the basement up, and we may need to jump from the attic window.
Apparently you know some things that I do not right now, Castellax, so, of course, with your lead.
Alright, and we're gonna...
I'll discuss it on the way.
Yeah, so you
Sounds like
guys...
I was waving.
you guys start going. We're gonna cut back to Bruce. Bruce, the thing is not able to fly, but it does seem to change its shape. Right, it tries to get skinnier as it reaches up high, trying to reach towards you.
I mean, I'm gonna try and change direction and fly out of the arena. I'm hoping that if it tries to break off in a different direction, it'll fall. It'll be unbalanced.
Ride pilot.
Challenge level?
3. 3 to go in the direction you want completely. 5 to fly perfect.
I mean, as long as it's not just straight up or down, I'm fine with it. Because again, if it tries to change directions, I assume it's going to be unbalanced and fall.
Oh, okay. Okay, then I'll say the 2 is somewhat successful. You do start moving over. I guess I gotta use spatial coordinates now. Shoot. About southwest, away from the castle. Like you can see the castle northeast of you, and you're going southwest. But you're moving pretty slowly. You're beating
I'm also
your
going to
wings.
contact my team leaders, by the way. Get me an evac.
They pick up, but they're like, what evac? All of the ships that Salon had given us are not here currently, and he won't answer our call.
Don't we have anything?
Nothing that we currently control. We do know that in the castle there's definitely some ships we could easily hijack, though.
All right, I want Charlie team tailing Castleck and Horus. I want Alpha team escorting Bravo team to get those ships.
I mean, you wouldn't know specific where Castleac and Horus went.
I know what direction they went, and I
Actually, on me, I
they left
have
while you were
something
fighting.
to call them.
Okay.
I remember he gave me something to call an
You do.
immediate.
yeah, that was my
Support.
personal guard, actually.
So he should have my location.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. But he's not going to be able to pull it up because he'd have to be looking through the visor that would have all the information, and his visor's broke.
Actually, you know, I'm going to say I'm going to tell my personal guard to get to Castleac and make sure no harm comes to him.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell Charlie team and Alpha team, or Charlie team to tail Castleac and Horus, preferring Horus if they split off, if they can find him, and Bravo team and Alpha team to go get those ships.
All right. I'm gonna have you roll a ride pilot against King Kroll's aim throw.
This is going to be lovely.
Well, it's also gonna explain how much you were able to save before you got wrecked.
3 wins.
Oh wow.
Destiny point.
That's a tie. Re-roll then. This is combative.
Defender wins.
This is combat. It's
Yeah,
a
defender
combat.
wins.
No, it says opposing skill checks, as this is in combat. It is a re-roll.
Well, then I don't use the Destiny point. I don't think that's how the rule works, but I don't use it. I think that's specifically an active check between 2 of the same skills, like an arm wrestling thing.
Well, it's action versus action. This is still an action. It's a throw versus trying to dodge. It's still action versus action.
In either case, I don't use my Destiny point.
All right. You're able to get most of it off. So if I'm tracking, you're having Charlie following them, following Horus if they break off. You have your personal guard going to Castleac. What do you have Alpha doing?
Escorting Bravo team to get the ships.
Okay. Bravo teams. Bravo team heard that they're going to the ships, but you got hit by this muck of goo in one of your wings before you were able to say anything to Alpha team, so they didn't hear anything. And as you start plummeting to the ground, I would have you do an athletics check here to see if you take damage with a challenge level of 2, but let's be real, you're gonna be fine.
Uh-huh.
So you fall to the ground, boom, and you're only about like 10 feet away from the goo.
Mm-hmm.
And it leans over and just tries to fall on you. Boom, just slamming its weight down on you.
Alpha team has explosives, right? They're my like door kickers.
Yeah, but remember Alpha team's leader died.
No, he got crippled, didn't he?
No, he's the one who got shot
No, that
in
was
the
Bravo
head.
team. Never mind.
Yeah, he's Alpha team's leader got absolutely toasted. Yes, they have 2 frag grenades each person.
Did I ever ask Salon about how long it takes for me to like inhabit my clone?
No, you did not.
Do I get the sense it would be a long time?
You have no idea. That stuff is completely outside of your turf of knowledge. You have no idea.
All right. Fuck. I'm gonna roll over so that my face is toward the ground, and I guess cover my face with my hands as tightly as I can.
Roll a combat roll with disadvantage.
How do I add disadvantage?
Just go space or a space and then a minus afterwards.
Three.
His athletics is 10.
Do I get defense on this?
No. But this thing comes, it slams into you. But makes no sound. And it just goes around you. It feels like pillows falling on you.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, it feels all gooey, icky, and it seems to be like swallowing you up as you laid there.
I would like to make a little tiny space where my mouth is and contact Alpha Team and say, blow this thing up. Sorry, would they have seen what was going on? Like there were broadcasts and everything, right?
Yeah.
Alright, blow this thing up.
You get a be right there reaction. From the way they sounded, it sounded as if they were currently stuck trying to exit out the east side gate where everyone else was. So Castellat, Horus, you guys are on your way. You're gonna end up. One information was passed in the hallway, and then you reach your research. You reach your lab.
What's happening here is that for some reason the administrator has decided he no longer cares for the Cloverts. At least not directly. The Xenons have arrived, and I see no way that these recent events are involved in countering them directly. But this does reek of the administrator's direct-handed thing. It's time to go, Horace. We have been forsaken.
What information do you have that causes you to think that the director is the one who has forsaken us?
The director is the most powerful being on this world. And I suspect, considering we don't originate from this universe, as you may well know, they have some access to something outside of the realm of understanding. Because that teleportation, or those, maggots, as they seemed, are not from our realm of understanding or reality. It's the director, I believe, not the Xenons holding that sway. It is time to go. The Xenons have reached the core, and any attempt to stop them, well, I suspect our technology levels are inferior to those of the Fix that came before us and lost to these things before already. I want to pack up my research and be gone. I would like your help in procuring a ship for that.
Hey Zar, what did the director tell me again? We said like leave with the superior race if possible or something like that.
He said leave with the human race, with the new bipedal race.
Okay. Since I have missed the videos, I apologize for that. Did their ship get fixed?
Not yet.
Not yet.
You better take me with you, you bastard. After all we've been through.
A team of your guys, I'm just hedging everything, making sure I get a ship out of here.
Do this. I can help. We can get a ship. But first, I think we should take the humans with us. They have, if anything, they had technology that allowed them to teleport beyond what we have chosen to develop. And I think their minds might be really useful. To be honest, Castellac, we're at a loss with some of these developments. I didn't expect what happened to King Kroll, and new knowledge or other heads might help us cover the areas where we might be lacking.
Custody of them, pile them on in the ship. I don't care too extensively. I would advise, though, we acquire Bruce and some of his men. He's proven himself quite useful, and his goals are understandable and, in a way, ironically, somewhat aligned with my own in the sense of escaping this mess.
If you have a way of rescuing him, I shall help you. But if you do not, then he is lost.
That's up to him to get out. But I will wait for him up until there's any signs of the Xenons coming after us. I'm not going to even consider the director's ire.
Gather your things then, Castellec, and let's be on our way. I shall contact some of my men to see what I can do to get us a ship.
Yeah, Castellac enters into his testing chamber, closing the door behind him, and comes out piled high with as many things as he can carry of importance. Mostly just gene samples and some minor equipment.
All right.
Is there a way I can commit?
Oh no, you finish first, and then we're gonna cut over to Bruce.
Is there a way that while Castellec is doing that, like I'm contacting my guys to try and procure a
ship?
I would say, yeah, a ship, and maybe even figure out what route would be the best way to get to the humans as we try and escape.
So you contact them. They actually remind you that just on the other side of the castle, if you use the Finks tunnels, you'll be able to get to the that ship that that the director had just let you use before. That's extreme. That was extremely fast, and yeah.
Is there a way I can hide that from Castellac?
So you don't want to go to that one?
No, I want to go to it, but I assume that the ship is gonna have some, like if those Finks are there, Castleak's gonna know that them Finks seem normal.
No. They had let you onto it from where the director was, which was pretty far away, and then you flew over to here. So you just have it parked in a normal parking garage right now. So if
yeah.
okay.
Do you?
All right, you guys think about what's going to happen. We're going to go over to Bruce real quick so we don't leave this stuff for too long. So, Bruce, I just rolled a Destiny die, and I'm sorry to announce that Alpha Team followed your orders exactly.
To blow me up.
And that entire thing got blown to shreds.
That's alright, I have the shield thing, so.
This was way more than what you could hold. Than what?
2 frag grenades?
Each.
Okay.
Each.
I see.
So you just had 18 frag grenades. Very close next to you. Go boom.
Cool. So I'm shredded.
You are shredded. The thing is shredded.
Yep.
Castellak, you can see this, by the way. Horace, you don't directly see it unless Castellak tells you. The King Kroll's leg seems to form back up.
Oh, you know,
into
hang
looking...
on. Destiny. I forgot about that.
Oh,
I didn't use it on the flight.
All right, you want to use your Destiny point to see if you can. All right.
Okay.
It's a 5 instead of a 2. You're still shredded, though it does change how long it takes for you to come back. So just give it a bit.
Cool.
You're shredded. The entire monster's shredded. King Kroll got knocked back this time. That's knocked back. Boom. Against back to the entrance. But his foot that was looking like the monster in the goo has reverted back to looking like a normal clover foot.
So he's dead-ish?
No, he's fine.
Okay.
He's fine.
Okay.
He just has, I don't know. To other people, he would appear to look back to being more sane and less monsterish, but his eyes are still dead.
Got it.
And then he starts running somewhere south. No one knows where the heck he's going to, but he's running south.
Cool. Did Castellak leave his drone behind? Or did he keep it?
It is
or did he
left
take
behind.
it?
Yeah, he left his drone behind. Just a second.
So you would know the location of the backup, right?
So, yes, Castellak would know the location of the backup. The location of the backup is in the near the center portion of the all the mechanisms. It is in the southernmost portion, though. Like if there was a south pole of the core, it would be there.
Well, shit.
And you guys are like near the north pole. Like if it was
Also,
if
that's
they
where
go
King
into the
Kroll
core,
was running.
it is where he's running. So, sorry, Bruce, you're gonna be a little bit dead for a little bit.
Oh, that's fine. I feel like I've taken up too much of the session anyway.
Castellak and Horace, what are you guys currently doing?
Okay, Horace, you tell about what's going on. We were DMing a bit.
Yeah. So as Bruce is dying and stuff, me and Castellak gathered his important stuff, made our way to that ship. And where are the humans inside the kingdom? Because I'm a bit out of the loop.
The humans are in one of your your interrogation chambers, in the south.
His hospitality chambers.
There you go.
In the south as well. Weirdly enough, they are only 100 miles away from an entrance that would bring you right to where Bruce's clones would be.
Yeah, Caslack would insist upon going to that location, even if Horace doesn't know what it is.
Okay. I think we would get in that ship and... Hey, did that ship pilot by itself or was somebody flying it?
It piloted itself.
Some Tesla ships. So you get we probably reason to try and get to a spot where we could
All right,
get
just
the humans.
Just a sec. We're gonna
As
see if
soon as
you
the ship-
actually get there because it flew on its own without you even like giving it instructions or anything. So now you guys have to roll ride pilots. Caslack, you can assist yours with Inventor to see if you can figure out how the hell this thing works.
Okay.
It is a challenge level of 7.
Tell me what I'd be rolling, because yet again, I still don't have the updated sheet.
Oh shoot! I really should just put it up there, but whatever. So your ride pilot, you have 3 points in it, so it's gonna be 5 dice is your ride pilot, and you have 12 dice under Inventor.
I feel Caslack would insist that he be the one to try and fly it.
Yeah, you have no points in ride pilot. I think that you just normally would hand it over to be like, I don't know how the hell to fly this thing.
Teach me, Caslack.
Yeah, I'll say assist. You just barely, right? Oh no. Your assist itself was equivalent to meeting the challenge level. So you figure out how to fly it.
Seems like being the pet of the director has some perks.
There's actually, so like you go to like the front and there's a normal panel. It looks like you could fly it, but that didn't work whatsoever. And then you realize there's a side button to it, and when you press it, a huge holographic thing popped up, right? I mean, huge, and you saw this like bright yellow dot. So instinctively you press it, and it zooms in really fast, and it gives like a holographic 3D thing of the planet, and then you select where on the planet, you just tap it, and the ship just starts flying there.
Where did you get this thing?
It was something procured in my network. When I asked them for the best kind of ship that I could procure so that I could travel the planets, this is what they brought to me. It's been useful since.
Is he telling the truth?
Well, that sounds like a dice roll contest.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm asking.
It's a white lie. So he
Well,
can
the reason
decide. He can decide.
Caslack is suspicious is because I know by the level of tech, this is going faster than I know any ship goes.
Yeah, but it's a white lie. So Horace can decide to use either persuasion or deception.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with persuasion. 1, 2, 3.
And I roll 11 for perception.
Core-based skill.
Yes, 11 for perception.
I think we both went to rolling 11.
Ouch. Okay.
Let's see what we get. Oh wait, no, that's not right.
No, you're rolling 9, Horace.
9?
Yes, 9.
Oh, wouldn't it be 3 for the? Oh,
3 base, 3 intelligence, and 3 in persuasion. That's 9.
Gotcha.
I mean, you can assist it with another roll of 9 using advisor.
Let's do that. What's the challenge level for the assist roll?
Assist will be 3 still. You can assist with politician.
Yeah, that's what I was about to wonder if I could. I was like, yeah, can I assist with politician? Because spelling out bullshit seems very political to me.
Yeah.
Dang it.
It's also it's 12. 12 dice is your politician.
You read me like a
Yeah.
book.
So you can tell that this is definitely something given by the director. It's he definitely didn't lie when he said it was through his network, because being the pet
I
of
guess
the
so.
director is part of his network. But you can also tell that it wasn't by any small little guy in his network. It was definitely him begging, or at least being given something as a gift, not something that he like, hey, you better get me this.
We better take more ships than this. Painful to take a larger crew. I would rather have a larger crew for support.
Do the guards not reach me before we get on the ship?
Not before you get on the ship. But you guys can see across the thing. Like, this is a big spaceport, right? There's like multiple ships. You guys are on the nearest side, and on the far side, probably about like 10 ships down, Castellak, you recognize Bravo's team getting in a ship.
Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Well, actually, I have no idea how fast this thing is going to be at that point in time, so I'll just leave it as it is.
You wouldn't have tried to make any radio contact with them before you left or anything? I just feel like that's something that you would have done.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, okay. Now that I know that there's some of them close by, I go to the communication device.
Meet me at these coordinates,
And then Castellak puts the regen or clone location.
and you'll find your general good as new.
All right. And they look and they're like, they go, Roger, on our way. And you see that ship take off slightly before you guys do. And then you go. Are you guys heading to that coordinates first, or are you heading to the coordinates to pick up the humans first?
Humans
They from
first.
each other.
Okay. So you go to pick up the humans. It takes you, again, like just 30 minutes. This thing should have been like a 3-4 hour flight, and this thing is flying. Like they took off, and you could like see them start slowly disappearing in the thing before the ship like started, because it had like a slow like a minute startup, and then it just boom and boom, fast as all get out. You see them as a speck in your sight just become a line as you pass them. And now you've reached it. You're landing. It's like a very foresty, wooden area.
All naturalist.
Yeah, and there's just like there's one small building that looks like it's not even. It looks like it's large enough to fit like 4 people standing up inside it, right there.
So a stairway.
My happy friends
It might be.
chamber.
So I'm assuming you guys walk up there, you open the door, you get in, and it starts descending like an elevator.
That's enough.
It opens up, you exit out, and it looks very, I'd say like World War I bunker style type thing. It's looks like dirt, tightly packed dirt tunnels to the area. Guys walk down the hallway. And there are 2 covert guards there, but as they see Horus, they just back out of the way and allow you guys to pass. And then get to a T intersection. You want to go left or right.
Whichever way routes us to the humans.
This T intersection is left and right both. The cells are like against the wall that's right against you. So if you go left or right, they're just two hallways with cells, and the humans are on both sides.
Do you have a way to restrain them to shuttle them off easily?
And Game Master, did I gain their trust when I interrogated them? Wait, have I interrogated them?
Yeah, somewhat. You haven't I wouldn't say you gotten trust, but they do fear you, and they had answered you correctly.
Gotcha. No, I don't think it would be
Bodyguard.
necessary. Yes, I think we should bring the two guards who are out in the hallway with us, just to make sure, if they do try and escape, that we have someone to help us prevent that.
All right. I gotta remember how many people it is.
Alright. I feel like this already became like a party at 9.
5, 6, 7. So there's 7 of them. So there's 5 players and 2 NPCs. So you line up the 7. The one that you know as the captain you have in the front, the older man you have in the back, because you know that he seems to trust you. He doesn't really care. He's just like, whatever will get me home. He seems very passive, but he also seems to be one of the ones that are the most the hardest, not someone that you'd be able to break with torture or anything. He definitely seems the most mentally fortified. So you have him in the back. How are you setting up your guards as you walk them out?
Have you been torturing my people? You sick son of a bitch.
What? No, these are humans.
The humans.
Oh, the humans. Hang on.
So it'd be a normal one guard in the front, guard in the back.
And where are you guys standing?
I mean, probably just a bit back, being flanked by the guards. That's
Okay. So then you walk them out to the ship, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
And the ship has reached full capacity as you get them in the ship, and you two both get on the ship. And only one of the guards would be able to get on with you if you get both. The ship does. There seems to be a safety feature that's appearing on the ship that's stopping it from taking off.
okay. We just bring one guard then.
Leave the other one to let.
Do we really need to bring all of these?
I think each one would be valuable, right? Seems like that was the way when they went through their ship. Each one has their own expertise. Plus, this will help us go a long way with their trust. I think we'll do a lot better with trusting us than business.
All right.
And then we take off, I guess.
Yeah.
Heading to
the regen place, Bruce.
All right, you get there, and right a bit after you land, you guys start walking down towards the tunnel. There's like this. It just looks like a grass plain. When you get near it, Castellac, you get onto your little tablet, boom, and it's just a normal Fink's secret entrance into the main tunnels, right?
Okay.
So
Are the other people I asked to rendezvous us here yet?
Not yet, but as you're walking down, I'm assuming one of you guys is going to be staying slightly in the back to make sure that you guys get down. You're able to see them start to fly in. They're
Okay,
just
I
now
would
starting
wait
to arrive.
outside to lead them down. Though, are humans being guarded and kept in the ship?
Are they, or are you bringing them with you?
No, we'll leave the bodyguard behind to keep them in the ship
All right, so they're staying in the ship.
and stop them from reaching the controls as well.
Uh-huh.
Of course.
So you wait. It takes another about 6 minutes for these group to actually land. It took you guys like 5 minutes to like, not even, it took you like 2 minutes to get from where you were back to here. And it was like, boom, boom. Inertial dampener, quick stop, this thing is flying and it's pretty slow. Inertial dampener's working all nice, but it took a little bit to land. So Bravo team comes out, it's a group of 10. The captain is still pretty injured. His, where was it? Shoot. Whatever, I'm just gonna do it. He had gotten blasted in the shoulder, and that arm is practically useless. His right arm is
It was his right leg.
His right leg. All right, his right leg is practically
he's like a cripple
useless.
now.
Yeah, he's just dragging it along, but he's still being a team leader, guiding them through.
Caslack nods and waves them down.
All right, and so he walks over to you. Just a questioning look, not specifically saying anything.
How much exactly were you told by Bruce about Tank's affairs? He talked a lot about puppeteering, correct?
Bruce, I'll let you speak for this guy about what you told him and whatnot.
I would have told specifically Bravo team leader most of what I knew because he's my intel guy.
Well, I thought Charlie was your intel group.
No, Charlie's the assassination squad.
Oh, okay.
Alpha team's the kidnapping squad, and Bravo's the intel and hacking and stuff.
Oh yeah, they are. So they're like, yes, yes, we understand the situation that had arrived. Your shitty race has tried to infiltrate and control the Clovers, but we are growing and we are becoming stronger.
Good. So this will be a shock
To you then. He leads them down into the tunnels.
All right. And they follow through, and as you get down, you get to the actual hallway down. It's just like 50 feet until the doorway to where the things are stored, and there's King Crow banging on that door.
Oh shit.
Oh fuck. Where's Charlie team? If they were tailing Horace.
They got lost. They got lost. They probably would have had to pick up a different ship because Bravo left first, and they are still pretty far behind.
Shit. Does King Kroll notice us?
No, he's just slamming, trying to break this door down.
Shit.
Can we leave this out as the cliffhanger? Since it's about to be 2 hours, this is a really good cliffhanger.
You want to end the session? Just like
Wasn't this gonna be the last session?
I was trying to, but it doesn't look like.
One shot. Ain't a 4-week one shot.
Right. But I mean, we could definitely end this if you guys still want to continue on with these sessions.
We could. I would rather finish it now.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
I mean, if people have other things going on, though, I understand.
Yeah, I have other projects I'd want to focus my attention to.
Yeah.
This has been great, but yeah.
Okay. Horace, do you have to go, or you just wanted to end it because it would have been a good cliffhanger?
Well, if this is the last session, our part of the campaign, I'm trying to see. Give me a moment.
Okay.
All right.
You guys plan out holding a boot camp. I'll follow along the cast.
Okay.
Caslack, I'm going to send you the character sheet for Gabraz, the Bravo team leader.
Yes.
Okay. I'm not sure I need that at the moment, but okay.
Well, it includes his inventory. I mean, it's not that much. Okay, actually, I can just say it. They're good at smart stuff, not fighting stuff. They're very good at stealth. They've got maxed out stealth. Laser rifles and flashbangs.
We need to deceive him about where Bruce is. We sidetrack him, something. He seems to have been converted into a beast.
Bravo team leader will be rolling 8 dice in deception.
They will.
It won't be
Impressive for
speaking
a
to him
clover.
though.
Um,
Hmm. How much can you rearrange the Sphinx tunnels? Is that a thing?
I mean, you don't have access to that. You would have to be at the
Near the
core.
core?
You'd need to be near the core on the actual control panel.
And not even Horus has any way to access that remotely?
Not remotely, no.
So did I do it in time where I was hit? First of all, what is the range at which those spider things can perceive this special sense, signaling sense, and actually react to them?
Like 10 to 15 miles.
What like to what extent did I get information on them on my tablet? Like, do I know where their locations are, or are they all being redirected to the core at the moment to fight the Xenons?
No. They're not fighting anything right now. They are all. You know their locations. They're all spread throughout every little snippet of tunnels somewhere. There's always some. There's like within any 15-mile radius where you can access. There's no less than 15. There's about one every mile place somewhere.
I wanted to start mass producing the sense for those, the guiding sense for those things. Did I manage to do any of that?
Yeah, you definitely you have enough sense to like control them probably for like a year.
Okay, how much was I able to take with me though?
You definitely you have enough to probably incite rage, incite the need to breed, and also enough to pass. You have the things to pacify them. They're probably the only 3 you probably would have grabbed because you don't want to. You want to have more than all the individual little things being like, oh, I want this thing to make them do this specific small action.
Okay, so Castellac goes and grabs the rage and pacify spritzer bottles and comes back.
Did my personal guard get to him, considering I told them to as the first thing that I told my groups, and also that they have his location at all times?
They caught up with Charlie Team, but they were unable to catch up with him. So they're with Charlie Team flying in right now.
Okay, cool.
Because this ship was
well, you still got
insanely
10
fast.
of the most elite cloverts in my military.
Yeah. Yeah, Horace.
Yeah.
What?
Sorry, I will have to hop off. So I think I'll have to listen to the last session.
All right, man.
It was fun, though. It was fun. Thanks for inviting me.
Yep, thank you. All right. I guess I'll pretty much play Horace to how I know him. Right now he's a little scared. He's following Castellac, but he also wants to get off with the humans alive, as that was his order.
And he doesn't believe that the directors abandoned him at all.
Yeah. I mean, let's be real. Would he really believe that when he had literally just had a meeting with him less than an hour ago? No, now it's just a bit more than an hour ago. Less than 2 hours ago.
I'm just mentioning it because it was included in the DMs.
Oh, yeah.
When we talked.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, Castellac would hand it off to capable looking, hand off the aggression spray bottle to a competent looking Clover. Say, spray some of this on King Crow. Don't get too close, mind you.
Oh God. All right. I'll say this was probably one of the small squad leaders inside this. Let's say there's 2 squad leaders, and then there's the team leader, and then the rest
I mean,
of the
they're
guys.
all competent. Like I said, they're like the most elite people in my entire military.
But I'm saying like he
exactly. So Castellac turns to a random one pretty much.
I'm gonna say one of the squad leaders probably grabbed it just because the more willing to step up, even though they're all like there. They're just gonna be like, you know what, probably
I'm gonna miss
let
them.
him do this. And he's gonna try to sneak up onto King Kroll to spray this.
With 7 dice in stealth, right?
Yep. That doesn't look so good.
I don't know the range of these spritz cans. I'm not sure. I probably wouldn't have actually readied them in a way that I could shoot them at any distance. No squirt guns.
Let's see.
The humans hand you a water gun.
That passive perception wins.
Yeah.
He notices, and he does not care though. And I guess I should roll his athletics.
Damn it. I wanted to know what Horace thought of me having control of these spider things.
He still does not break through this door. Something's going on. He's not getting the use of his strength like he's used to because he's not.
I just want to ask, by the way, how much more feral is clone Brusque than regular Brusque?
Not that much more feral, but
The more iterations I go through, the more feral I get.
well, I'm rolling a D4, a D20, and you got a decent roll.
Okay, cool.
But also, yes, no matter what, you will get more feral. But
Yeah.
you actually have forgotten your teams. Like, you've forgotten who they are.
I forgot. Okay.
Like, you know that you have teams under your control still, but, like, you've forgotten who they are. But
Okay,
you're
well,
also...
presumably a quick look at my data pad will tell me what's going on.
Yeah.
Or just asking Caslack.
But you're not awake yet.
Yeah.
The stuff gets sprayed. I guess I'll do it. Let's see how many come flying in. And you see down the tunnel, currently you can only see 4 spiders. These big spiders start flocking and just charging at him, at King Kroll.
Okay, let's see how this goes.
So you just back away. I would think Horace would be pretty terrified about this.
Yeah, we're all backing away.
Given that 40 of my people couldn't handle, like, 6 of these things, I'm hoping that they do something.
It's 4 of these.
No, remember they could withstand blaster fire because it was energy weapons, but they do actually
they
have
were-
some weaknesses in
The ballistics
impact.
didn't work either, nor did my explosives.
Certain vibrations can have impacts on them though, by messing up their internals. That was one thing, and also certain types of acid has a very good impact. Which I was thinking of mass manufacturing because you can just with just salt you can easily well salt and hydrogen you can make hydrochloric acid pretty easily.
Solid hydrogen. Like, pure hydrogen? Isn't that like 22? No, liquid hydrogen is like 20-something degrees Kelvin, right?
No, salt and hydrogen, and
I thought you said solid hydrogen. I was very
No.
confused.
salt and hydrogen, and then push the 2 things through medium process, and you get hydrochloric acid. I think that's also another weakness of theirs. I didn't end up producing any of it.
I don't know specifically about the spiders, but keep in mind that, like, acid is not as fast acting as people tend to think it is, no matter how low the pH is.
These 4 working in cohort successfully knock him to the ground. This does break the door open. It goes flying. It hits one of these capsules that have a body of Brusque, and he falls out. That body falls out completely unplugged. And it's limp. It looks like a body that's been dead this whole time. Are you guys just gonna stay back and keep watching as this goes on?
I'm not sure. I don't think I have anything with me that could
Um, lay down cover and fire on the kid. Few of you, come with me. Let's see if we can retrieve him.
You're gonna try to walk over the king. He's like in the doorway
Oh, he's in the doorway. Then never mind.
with
Wait.
all the spiders. Yeah. Okay.
Um, Yeah.
Yeah, flashbangs, which would fuck with like Sonic stuff, right?
Um,
Caslack. Yeah, Caslack does know that he got the ear things. Throw a few flashbangs in there.
all right.
Like I remember Czar specifically told me that these things were like very sensitive to sound attacks.
Wait, the spiders. I'm not trying to attack them.
No, it's King Kroll.
No,
Yeah, that's
the
what
Sonic,
he's talking about.
the sonar things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's why I didn't take them.
All right. So King Kroll, it gets up and smashes these things up against the wall. Absolutely wrecking the spiders as they go boom, they fall. One of them actually gets sent somewhat towards you as it hits the wall and slides down towards you guys. The flashbang comes in though, boom, making its explosion, literally knocking him to the floor. You see King Kroll fall down and stop moving.
that was.
Just see him poof, down, not moving. But as the spiders get up, they start charging you. You also see four more spiders at the edge of the hallway.
Yeah, I start spritzing the pacifying stuff around like I'm in a public bathroom and it smells bad.
I'm gonna have Bravo team roll reflex to see if they can get it before one attack goes off.
Wait, no, I have the pacifying stuff.
He only handed
you're
out
the only.
aggression credit then.
Oh, that's right. So you roll reflex against their reflex.
Oh shit! Wait.
You have
did
2 dice, because you have a negative in reflex.
Fuck.
Presumably, my guys would jump in the way to protect him, though, right?
I would think so. They definitely, it's just the one that's close enough to you, definitely gets a large swipe off first. Alrighty.
I gotta remember that I'm not actually a squishy mage character, but I actually have a bunch of high sci-fi armor stuff.
That's true.
I'm used to whenever we play a character like this, it's just squishy.
Yeah, you would think so, right? I'm just gonna do 3. I split your group into groups of 3, and they get sent flying. They all have level 2 injuries, except for the one group of one group is just shooting from further back, and they're fine. They just don't deal any damage to it. But 6 guys who did step in front of you get knocked back hard.
Oh no.
they don't seem to be hurt. They just seem to be sent back flying behind you. Then you square your stuff, and it seems to foam from the mouth, but stop and stand still.
Now, I just face him up in the face, like leaning back more. It's like a cat that's misbehaving.
And it just stops. It just stops and starts and stands still.
And
then you see
Castellak goes around and makes sure to spray some of this stuff on everyone in his squad.
Yeah, and you see the rest of them slowly start being less aggressive and just starting to randomly roam the hallways.
Some of you keep watch on King Kroll. Make sure he stays down. One or two of you come in with me. I'm gonna see how long until Bruce wakes up.
Alright, you guys walk over top of King Kroll's body. He does not seem to be moving. You notice that it seems that the one in the furthest back is the one that's actually being activated first, and it has about another 30 minutes until Bruce will get ready.
It's 30 minutes until he's gonna wake up. Ready flashbangs. Those seem to work on the king.
I mean, you could just shoot him too.
I don't want to bust him open like an infected nodule and let those things pour out of him.
Fair. Seal him in a room. That's an option.
He can break down doors. That's been made very clear.
I mean, bro, you broke down a door. I think he could do the same.
I mean, I widened a door. I didn't break it down.
That's true. But he appears to be stronger than you.
Yeah.
Really? That's interesting.
I
so
mean,
he was modified.
Yeah.
Like physically.
I'm not sure if you know this, but I guess. Yeah. Thanks. Can use dwarf DNA to hide any genetic modification on them. I would presume that maybe Cloverts could do something similar.
Okay. Because, I mean, just by his stat sheet, he should be way, way weaker than me.
Oh, yeah, from his original stat sheet, yes.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he's being both puppeted by these things, which are in turn being puppeted by a god, apparently.
God is just a name. Did you know that dog food lid spelled backwards is dildo of God?
Okay,
Nice.
Thank you for that. So yeah, what happens? We're waiting, and they're just flashbanging the thing if it switches.
Oh. He starts getting up after about like 20 minutes, and they throw the flashbang. What did I have as the roll for that? I think so. Yeah, 17. Oh, God. His roll is 13, right? Yeah. Oh, God. He's probably going to get knocked down again. Yeah. But this time you hear a loud scream as he falls back down. Again. This time he's moving, but he's like uncontrollably spasming from this.
If he seems to get control again, throw a few extra flashbangs in there and some gunfire for good measure.
Okay,
Just
we
gotta get
continue
below
waiting.
10. Okay. Yeah, so he's just spasming a bit, and then he just stops moving, and it hits the 30-minute mark, and Bruce, that back pod opens, and you come out of this body that, sorry to tell you, is a normal clover body, one that was replicated of your body originally.
That's
Without the
actually
modification.
Didn't we establish that the modifications happened before the replication?
Before they copied your mind, yeah, but they didn't say they were making the body out of your body.
Those fuckers.
so.
You think they want to keep you strong? You think they want to keep you
Yeah, I
strong?
mean, if I'm more feral, then I assume they'd want to manipulate me more.
Yeah, but you're more feral. You might attack them. They prefer something
Like,
they
I'm
can
clearly
kill.
the second most powerful clover.
Okay.
Which
Oh
means
no,
I'm
but here's
second
the
most
deal.
powerful thing they've ever made outside the Xenons.
Here's the deal. It's actually an upside when it comes to political maneuverings with the main with the clover populace. If you still took a mutant, I think it'd be harder to garner support from them.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go over and kick King Coral in the head.
Okay.
Angrily.
Roll athletics.
Athletics.
You only have 4 strength, though, instead of 5 now.
That's
my
still more
God.
than I had originally.
What? No, I thought originally you had all 4. You had 4 points in strength.
No, you gave me 2 points of spend on stuff, and I had 1 by default in
Oh,
strength.
all right. So, yeah, you have 3 in strength. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to edit this back. And you were like 6'6", right?
Something like that.
Around an inch. Yeah. So this is.
Uh,
Your knowledges are
5
still
wins.
the same. Yeah. All right. You kick this man's head off.
Well, I mean, I was just trying to, hurt him.
Oh, I mean,
You're a super strong being, though. Still.
Is it unfavorable for his head to fly off?
Yes. As guess what happens whenever any part of his body opens up?
Well, but I would know my strength. That's what I lived with for most of my life.
You've just been using a really strong body for a
So you
while.
might
so I would
underestimate
tone
how
it down.
powerful you could get.
So I
Yeah.
would tone it down, if anything.
I mean, I would say you wouldn't know, but it's still all right.
But
Whatever.
either way, I would know not to open his body. Like, I would tone it down as much as I could to still hurt him.
All right. Sure. You kick him, and he wakes up again, and immediately tries to attack the closest thing, which would be you.
Cool. Flashbangs.
Damn it, Brusque.
Yeah, but you see, there's an issue with the previous command, okay? Oh, wow, I actually have to redo
Command.
that, yeah, that's
Oh yeah, the command to throw a few extra flashbangs and gunfire for good measure.
Yep. So
20
if this stuff
flashbangs
goes
is what
through,
I mean,
was.
so the
Bruce,
flashbangs go through, boom, and
Bruce could get command over me after he showed up.
but he hasn't said anything. He just came in and immediately kicked. So they just gonna follow that last order, and
I think it was pretty clear this is just a flavor thing. I wasn't intending to cause injury.
I didn't say you caused injury. You
I
still
know.
got him up out of his unconsciousness from the last
At which
flashbang.
point the held, like, the trigger would go off for these people who had been told to throw flashbangs.
And shoot. Yes. So they threw flashbangs and shot.
Uh-huh.
So they hit him. The flashbangs act, and bullets penetrate his skin.
It's laser, actually. Bravo team has energy weapons.
On here, it just says rifle. Oh, laser rifle.
Charlie team is
All
the
right.
only one that has ballistics.
Yeah, laser rifle updated. So, and actually, it's +2 dice. Oh, actually, I need to add 2 more to this roll.
I know my teams.
They still gonna make holes in this man, and they didn't even help.
Okay.
And guess what happens when holes are made in this man?
Then I jump
Okay.
over him and shut the door.
You just close Caslack and like part of your team's in there with him. Okay.
Wait, what are you talking about? They were inside the room?
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
I was waiting with a few
Oh, okay, never mind.
people
Then
in
I
the
try
room
to
for
shove
you.
him outside the door and close it.
And now, then you're walking him and out there with the rest of your team, which I guess is
It's
fine.
favorable.
Favorable.
They can handle themselves. They got flashbangs.
Castellak yells,
Squirt some more of that stuff on him. It seems the spiders seem to be able to do something.
Oh, great. So they squirt the angry stuff on as I'm not gonna.
oh, and then
roll.
Castellak. Oh wait, no, Castellak did spray everyone though with
Yeah,
the
with-
pacifying stuff.
Yes, you did. And he still this thing is starting to grow. This big slime thing. It doesn't seem to have any intentions anywhere, as it just has this intention to start growing, and it's like filling up the hallway, and then it's just starting to expand outward. As the spiders
I
try.
feel like it was implicit that I'm pretty sure I specifically mentioned that I wanted my clones to be like, you know, the updated version of me.
But you never got any promises. And
Yeah, I just don't
they're
see
tricky
why so long to do
bastards.
that. Like, if he's so intelligent, he should realize that a more feral version of me is easier to control.
I would disagree.
Maybe, but
There
after
was-
testing the new clone, they can reapply the modifications after testing.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
As this thing starts expanding out, and as the spiders are attacking it, they're just like falling into it. This thing is goo. It's not what King Kroll was when he was uninjured. And it's just like collecting them inside. It's just acting as this.
Is there
big
another
goo.
way out of this chamber?
No, that door was the way in and out.
So did the goo reincorporate with him? Because last I saw, everything was blown up with 18 fragmentation grenades.
That pile of goo. Remember, there was that part of his parasitic leg. His leg was parasitic, and then it started solidifying back up to look like himself, his normal leg.
Uh-huh.
There's definitely
Yeah.
still probably parasites that are
Alright.
duplicating themselves inside
Well,
of him.
the only good thing, I guess, is that it's probably not going to be as big as the original.
As it's eating these spiders, it's getting bigger,
Damn it.
and your guys
Flashbang?
are not getting
Explosive?
anywhere. They don't have normal explosives. They only have flashbangs, and the flashbangs are doing nothing. The flashbangs are not King Kroll. King Kroll's body is laying unconscious down from the flashbangs that were thrown immediately after this thing.
I'm gonna
is
try and
its own
contact Charlie
separate
and-
thing.
Yeah, I'm going to try and contact Charlie's team and my personal guard and ask them where they are.
With what? You're naked.
Castellak,
Right.
Castellak has stuff on him.
There we go. I just want the descriptive, but yes. So if you ask Castellak and he can get Bravo team, you got a few of the guys there. They have comm networks. They're able. They directly state that they're currently at the location your GPS says, but they're just in an open green field. Open
Then
field of
Castellak would
grass.
open up the hatch again.
All right, so they see the hatch, and they start heading down. They get down the stairs.
So-
They can see down the hallway, and all they see is this big thing of parasite, like this huge
Good
blob
news
of
is-
things.
Well, Charlie's team only has smokes. My personal guard has explosives.
So, so we're getting it. We're backing up from the door, right? We like locked it somehow or secured it, and we're backing up from it. Oh yeah.
I would say that'd be a smart move. Wait, do I not? Did I lose your I lost your personal guards.
I don't think we ever had a specific stat sheet. I think you
Okay.
said there were 3 attribute points, and I think I'm pretty sure I said they had energy stuff. I can't be sure of that though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they had energy. Because you only
Yeah.
wanted Charlie.
I
to
don't
have
think I
energy.
actually wrote up a stat sheet for them. I think we just talked about it.
Yeah. I'm gonna use Alpha. Yeah, I'm gonna use Alphas relatively. They're pretty much near the
Yeah,
same
that
as Alpha.
seems very similar role.
Yeah. So Bravo team, like I'd say there were like 5 inside, 5 outside. Those 5 outside have been completely engulfed in this thing. See Charlie and your other group come down, and they see these things. They see this big pile, and they go, orders. They just ask for orders.
Blow the fucker up.
Fuck. Let's hope they don't go overboard this time.
8. They throw their frag grenades. This thing goes boom, squirts all over, and it's great, right? It's pretty much gone. There's a few specks of it that seem to be duplicating itself. That's like way down at the other end of the hallway where those other 4 spiders that originally were coming were, and it looks like it's starting to eat them up, but it doesn't look like it has sentience and attacking any specific direction. And there is an opening.
Castlex comms status.
There you go. Mostly destroyed. Part of it at far end of hallway, moving away.
All right, I open up the door. Let's get out of here.
David,
coming back.
Okay. Kasplak would grab his research and join Brusque in his ship, leaving Solon. Joining Brusque and his men in his ship, leaving Solon with the humans.
Leaving Horus, you mean, with the humans?
Horse, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. So Horus gets in the ship with the humans, and
we probably decide on a rendezvous point, somewhere not too far away, but not too close.
On the planet?
Likely on the planet. It's good to grab some extra supplies before you go off on do anything rash.
We have ships out by the rift, right?
The rift's been gone for a while.
Okay, but do we have ships out there anywhere?
I'd say you have
we have like a
ships
whole
out
like
there.
supply fleet waiting to deliver mines and stuff.
Yep.
Okay, then you can take command of that if you can get supplies from. You might need to go back to your quarters to restock yourself with your specialized comms and such.
Yeah.
With the right functions.
There's just one slight issue as you try to communicate to them up above. They're going, what? You just hear them over the comms. As it seems like they're yelling back and forth to each other on the ships. What the hell are these things? Nothing's killing them. They're just eating our ships.
Run. Get away.
And Kaslak, you can easily tell that those are they're definitely talking about Xenons. The Xenons have gotten towards the atmosphere.
Don't let them take you alive.
Full retreat. Doesn't matter if you're alive or dead, just get away from them.
I think they take Brusque's. I think they take Brusque's answer, and as they can't move faster than these things, as they started to try to retreat first, they light self-destruct on their ships.
Yep. Good.
Boom, a chain up there is happening, and you guys can actually see like the explosions, like through the atmosphere. You can see, boom, like whole streak of explosions up there, way in the sky.
If their ships weren't fast enough, are the ships we have with us significantly faster?
Nope.
Well, there's one that is.
There is one.
But there's not enough space for everyone on that ship.
Yep.
So we have to kick off the other one of Brusque's guards.
And
that was
then
on
you
the
I
ship.
mean,
put Brusque on it, yeah. Or
Castellac, will you find a way to ensure my people get the freedom that I want them to have?
So how much progress was I able to make on the soul virus?
according to your science, it is still not proper. It's not going to work.
As I understand it, there's only one ship we have currently that can outrun them, right?
That you guys know of, yes.
Yeah.
Wait, so what do you mean not gonna work? Like,
Uh, you're talking about the thing. Oh God.
the xenon virus
Yeah.
thing that's compatible with carbon.
Yeah. So yeah, it's not gonna hurt them yet. Like you haven't been able to succeed in properly manufacturing it. It feels as if the technology you have on hand is unable to properly merge the things that are required together to make it act as a virus, to duplicate and to attack things and be alive.
It's not meant to be aggressive, but yes.
Like spread.
Yeah, I get it. What does its current form do? Because that was my priority when taking stuff out of my lab, stuff related to that.
I would say that it's enough to, like, it doesn't duplicate or anything, so it can't like get more. But if it does reach contact with a purely xenon-based life form, it's likely to pretty much stop it from moving. It's gonna be acting.
Not what it was meant to do at all.
Wait, what am I? I missed. What was it? What were you trying to get it to do? Because I'm thinking of the wrong thing then.
The soul virus was meant to copy down the DNA and map and a complete map of the neural structure of a carbon-based life form, and after and be able to, like, after they're dead, follow the map of the neural structure and take over a new body and enforce the old genetic structure and neural structure that was mapped earlier onto the new body.
So I would say it's unable to like go back onto something. It definitely has the ability to, copy and create that data source, but you can't reprint it out, I guess. Terminology.
It doesn't do it itself, anyways, at this point.
Yeah.
Well, in my supplies, I have DNA of pretty much every species on the planet and more.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have the tech to use it yet, but I can ensure that some vestige of all the species here can survive.
So, just to be clear, the fast ship is at full capacity?
Yes. It's at full capacity with the humans.
Yeah.
Castellac, Horus, and one covert guard.
So, yeah, the covert guard would be theoretically replaced by you. If we don't want to kick off a few humans and get some of your people on it, though, I don't know.
Want to kick off the humans, but I was thinking I would have to do the martyr thing and like stay behind and fight.
No.
That would have been cool. I hate to say it, but I need to throw my own kind under the bus, so to speak. I feel I should join you on the ship.
All right. Well,
As it may be.
and then we're pretty much getting to the conclusion now. You guys take off, realizing the inevitability and the fast pace of the Xenons. I think Kaslak would realize that they don't have enough time to grab any actual resources.
Yeah, that's true.
Luckily enough,
Um,
this ship does have that hologram has it of the entire space of like a massive area, so you can go wherever.
I would assume we've raided primitive worlds that did have life on them, right? And harvested some stuff from them.
Yeah, you've definitely seen stuff like that before. Yeah.
Then I'd probably take us to the nearest one, as long as it doesn't seem like it's in the same general direction that the Xenons came from.
So you fly there, and you realize an issue as you get near it. The closest one, at least. It's no longer primitive, and the technology base seems equal and even extremely similar to Fink's technology.
Well, that's a nope. Let's not even touch that. Yeah, seems a bit risky. Do we get any actual communication as we enter the nearby space to it, though?
You definitely get a call asking what's going on. You're slightly able to understand it. To you, it sounds like broken Finks. It sounds like a different dialect of Finks. You also got a video call that like was very staticky, only popped up for a short period of time, and they had red skin.
Neat. Okay, wait, this might actually not be anything super significant or special. Might be that there's just simply different races of Fangs.
Well, it also could just be like the OG Fangs, right?
Maybe.
Could be like original universe Fangs.
So,
Wait, you said that there was a different element that like had a blue color to it, right? That we found?
huh?
No.
I thought you said there was some
Castellak,
strange, like everything in some room had like a
Oh.
weird blue hue to it.
Well, yeah, there was when you went through the one tunnel. They had a weird blue crystals lighting it. It was like
Okay.
bio crystals, like they were bioluminescent crystals that lit
Okay.
blue.
I was just wondering if maybe like this particular universe had some effect on Fang's skin. I don't know. And maybe like the red Fangs are the original Fangs.
So, are you guys gonna say no to this planet and head to another one?
Yeah, well, Castellak would issue a warning. Xenon threat encroaching nearby. Spread the word or something along those lines.
And then, as you do, they send a response back, but not via voice or anything, just via message that says, 2 have been captured here.
Yeah, it's very possible if you get some concentrated energy stuff. We could have repurposed the core of our planet as a prison for these things if we had time to prepare.
Yeah, didn't we have like huge, like just energy cannons basically as our planetary defense?
Yeah, which disable these things temporarily. If we set up like a spherical perimeter of these things, something similar to those, we could have created a prison for these Xenon creatures, but we didn't have time to prepare, or at least the administrator for some reason didn't wish to prepare.
Mm-hmm.
Not so smart now, huh?
So, and then I'd say you guys continue on. You guys land in a planet that used to have life, primitive life, and like somewhat intelligent life. But when you land, there seems to be none. There's I'd say it's about the size of Earth, planet size. It's in a good spot from a sun. You guys are now very far away. And
What's the number? You need like 10,000 colonists to like prevent significant inbreeding, right?
We don't have no.
but genetic
We're just giving out a
building
resource.
is a whole different thing, right? Which is what Castellak currently knows how to do, is create species.
Yeah. But like, well, what equipment is on the ship? Like,
I'll just say, you have all the equipment you need.
Oh, can you turn me back into my old self?
If
with time,
if you
I'd like to
build
develop
everything
my stuff beforehand and test it properly.
Because I feel like if we come across a threat, like I'm the best shield we have.
As you land on this planet, Horus goes, me and the humans cannot be here. He pulls out all of the tech equipment that you would need for your stuff. He allows you guys to stop at one of like the ruined cities, and he tries to take off with the humans and the ship. As
I feel like we should stop him.
his
No,
order,
I wouldn't even get out of the ship.
Yeah.
as his order is, as he says, we must go to the humans, to where they are from.
Okay, well, I'm not getting off the ship.
Actually, wait, no. When you said give me the tech I need, is it tech I need to complete the Xenon virus or the Soul virus?
To complete the soul virus, yeah, and also he was going to give you another replication drone that could take raw resources and like create it immediately into food and stuff, and like 3D print stuff out of pure raw resource.
Bruce, meet the new administrator.
I don't like where this is going.
Nah, just joking.
God.
But we could though, seriously.
You know,
Anyway.
I risked everything to stop the old one.
Yeah. I think I can create a biological spaceship with this stuff. Just given enough time.
A biological
After
spaceship.
extending our lifespans.
Yeah, I think that should be our priority.
So do you want to get off and let Horus and the humans go?
Okay.
Can we put any sort of tracking device on the ship?
No,
You guys,
not as far as I know.
you guys don't have any. You would have to spend some time to build one with the thing, and you would need to find
Okay, the
raw
deal
resources.
I have the coordinates of where the humans are in space or where they came from.
Okay.
So after developing some on our
Damn,
own,
you're keeping all the
we could reach
secrets.
them.
It
So-
occurs to me that, like, even after this whole campaign, I still don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
There's still
same.
so much that's being kept from me.
Same. True. So, actually, fuck. Freedom might be gone again if we rejoin with the humans, or wherever they're settled.
Not if
It'd
we
be in
come
the-
back to them more advanced than they are.
Ah, yes, but we would lose track of Horus here, and whatever he plans. I'm not sure he plans anything. He just plans to follow the orders of the administrator.
Yeah. He's not very ambitious, is he? So I don't think he's that much of a threat.
The humans, maybe, they would share the great majority wherever we go. We've seen some of their technology.
We have.
Though, I believe, here left alone for a while, without the restrictions of Thanks Orthodox, I may be able to progress fast enough to match something of the like.
Do you think my people are dead by now?
I believe most who were on that planet, that ship of ours, are gone. Those left over are those that the administrator wanted to be left over. I believe that, like that planet we saw earlier with the Fangs, it's very likely other clover populations exist throughout the universe.
Why do you say
But
that?
if the director chose to use the clover blueprint as it is somewhat derived from ancient enemies of the Fangs, I would think other Fangs might use a similar blueprint, as it might be even commonplace as a useful utility used often by Fangs.
Well, whatever you can do to ensure longer lifespans and greater power. I need to help my people.
Okay. After squirming for so long to get any semblance of freedom, we'd probably decide. I'm cast up planning on staying on the planet for a while to develop before seeing what's going on with the humans and
That's
All right, and then
and Horace.
Horace leaves
Uh,
with the humans.
And if this ends up being a great mystery, whatever. If we end up coming back as like villains, that'd be fucking great.
So then that's where we're going to end the final sessions of the planet Krasken and what might happen there.